Pistons Blake Griffin skips the pleasantries before and after loss to the Clippers. Blake Griffin brushed off his past with the Los Angeles Clippers before playing his former team Friday night, calling them just another team the Detroit Pistons were trying to beat. Reality: the Clippers definitely were not just another team. And the end result? Not in Griffin's favor. The Pistons lost, 108-95, at Little Caesars Arena, their first loss since Griffin arrived in a blockbuster trade with the Clippers that sent him, along with reserve bigs Brice Johnson and Willie, to Detroit, in exchange for Tobias Harris, Avery Bradley, Boban Marjanovic, a protected 2018 first-round pick and a future second-round selection. The Pistons had won their first 4 games with Griffin in the lineup. And while Griffin tried to downplay Friday's game as much as possible before the contest, his actions afterward didn't prove as much. After losing to just another team, Griffin decided to walk off the court without interacting with any of the Clippers' coaches or players. He also skipped any and all pleasantries before the game. Not the best look. Blake had no time for handshakes after the loss to his former team. Pic.twitter.com/4CJFK0CV, Bleacher Report, at Bleacher Report, February 10, 2018. At the end of the day, there's really just one guy there. From when I first got there, Griffin told the Los Angeles Times after the game, referring to center DeAndre Jordan. At the start of the season, we had 9 new guys. Organizational, yeah, I was there for 9 years. But those guys on the court are not quite the same when it's a lot of new guys. But, still, it's a team I'm familiar with. It was a little weird. It's the first time I've ever done something like that. So, it's out of the way. Move on. Griffin's 9-year connection with the Clippers was seemingly non-existent Friday night in a game that also rustled up tensions, as 5 technical fouls were handed out. Griffin, who finished with 19 points on 7 of 19 shooting from the field, was assessed one of those techs in the first quarter. It's a game where I really know the team, but we're trying to get wins, they're trying to get wins. I'm not the guy to be all buddy-buddy during games. It's going to be a war, Griffin said before the game. After the win, Harris, who was also facing his former squad, commented on the night. "It's like seeing your ex-girlfriend for the first time, with her new man. You've got a new girl," he said. "Of course we want to win. That was the biggest thing. A lot was put into, obviously, the trade, this game, so we wanted to come out and handle business." Read more on the NBA. The Cavaliers won the trade deadline, and have emerged as a legit NBA Finals contender again. NBA trade deadline winners and losers. Dwyane Wade is exactly what the Heat needed at the trade deadline. There is no silver lining for Knicks after Kristaps Porzingis.